or something where they got a larger market. Okay, so Doc basically says, "Oh, I have a couple here that I'm willing to part with as well," and then you just walk over them, add them, put them up on the table. Is that correct, Doc? Yeah, if your other weapons are 44, it never hurts to have too many ammo. You might have to kill 100 people in one day, and it might take you 200 shots to do it. Yeah, relatively. They're probably about 1.5 inches high and about 5-6 inches long and about 3 inches wide. So they're not that big. Heavy though. A lot of lead in them. All right, so he says, that's what I was going to do. What the hell? Misplaced my rule book for a second there. Couldn't find it. All right, hold on a second. I gotta look up, see what he's going to offer you. Alright, he offers you $4 for the pistols, and he'll offer you $11 for the rifles. Any of you have like a salesman skill or something along those lines, or diplomacy you can do in a pinch? Alright, Alex, you'd have to do a salesman role. I'll announce that you're going to come up and negotiate, and then do a salesman role.
I'll go ahead and try salesman role. Which difficulty do you want me to do it at, or is it opposed?
Say a last bit of that question at the end again.
Is it going to be a difficulty set or opposed?
Opposed. So basically, the higher the roll, the better.
Yeah, no. There it is? Okay, one moment, let me see. It's good to note, though.
But you add your actual... Okay, so...
So I guess you rolled a 64.
So she got a 64 total? Okay.
Something like that. However the hell it works, I don't... It's all backwards since I do it upside down.
Well, that's the other reason why I like doing it positive, because it got confusing switching back and forth between opposed and non-opposed and all that stuff, so it just did everything positive. Be less confusing that way. Now he says, now you mentioned being interested in a shotgun. Now if you're interested in being a shotgun, I'll give you in trade value now, in trade value, not cash value, but trade value, I'll give you $8 per pistol and $22 in trade value per rifle towards a shotgun. He says, but other than that, so you got a 64 in, you actually beat him by 3%. So I assume you're trying to get him to give you a better price?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a better price.
Alright, well he'll up his price by 50 cents per rifle and gun now. Peter Griffin would end up losing money on the deal. Peter Griffin ended up giving him the gun and the rifle for free. And matter of fact, Peter would probably end up paying the man to take the guns and rifles off his hands. And he says, I have an L.C. Smith shotgun and I have a Remington shotgun. Yeah, Family Guy's pretty popular in my household. So he will offer you $450 now per handgun in cash value, and $1150 on the rifles, and double that for trade-in value on the L.C. Smith and the Remingtons. And let's see here, outside of Muskogee, so you had to do a markup. So here he'd have to charge you $65 on the LC and $62.25 on the Remington. He has a selection of hacksaw blades, but I don't think he has hacksaw frames. He does have a selection of metal files. And as far as holsters go, he has very basic, fundamental, ugly black holsters, and just the gun holster, and no belt or anything, just the part the gun slips into. On everything, or just the holster? Okay. Alright, so you guys interested in trading for a shotgun, or if you're going to do it on an individual basis, is he giving you enough cash trading value that you can make up the difference with cash to buy the shotgun or whatever? Why in God's name would you hack it down? It's a 9-inch. It's more accurate. Okay. Yeah, he says, well, I'm sorry I can't help you, mister. You probably do better down in Muskogee. They can afford to get better prices and whatnot. Alright, so do any of you actually sell them for the cash value? Now, just let you know, you can get better elsewhere. I'm just also factoring in, he's factoring in his location, likelihood of selling them, how long he'll probably have to hold on to them before he can sell them. So if you go to someplace like Muskogee, you can probably get considerably better money offered for them. Yeah, and you'd have to get Mr. Garrett's permission to go into Muskogee. Okay. Alright, so no gun sales. Make another observation check, those of you who are negotiating and talking to him about buying or trading guns. Alright, the two of you realize that when the three of you realize that when the deal is not going to be closed on the guns in particular, that the merchant gets noticeably nervous acting. He starts having a bit of a stutter to his voice, having trouble articulating as clearly as he was before, and it gets a bit of a shake to his hand. And Orvon, you in particular notice that he's now meticulously not looking at the man who's been here all along with the holstered gun. Yeah, only those of you with successful observation checks notice this is going on. It is a universal skill, I believe, so you can do a basic check. Well, in particular, it was definitely the ones that were interacting. Orvon, I know you in particular, since you rolled significantly below your skill, you notice that he is now doing his best not to look in the direction of the armed gunman that's been in the store this whole time. Nice, nice. And Matthew Kincaid is noticing most of, in general what's going on as well. You probably weren't close enough to notice that he's not looking, he's intending